Hi everyone, today I'm going to present you my topic, physical activity and health in adolescence. Adolescent. It is a phase of life stretching between childhood and adulthood. It is a period of transition between childhood and adulthood. It includes some big changes to the body and to the way a young person relates to the world. Adolescence encompasses elements of biological growth and major social role transitions, and is mainly between the age group of 19 to 24 years. The physical and psychological changes that take place in adolescence often start early, during the preteen or tween years, between ages 9 to 12. It is a period of rapid skeletal growth during which nearly half of the adult skeletal mass is accrued. This life stage is a window of opportunity for influencing peak bone mass and reducing the risk of osteoporosis later in life. Weight-bearing exercise can increase bone mass. Adolescence represents a critical period of development during which personal lifestyle choices and behavior patterns establish, including the choice to be physically active. Physical activity in adolescence may contribute to the development of healthy adult lifestyles, helping reduce chronic disease incidence. What adolescents do their teenage years may set the pattern for long periods of adulthood, as people establish many of their lifestyle choices as they proceed through adolescence. Therefore, promoting physical activity must start early in life. How adolescent physical activity can contribute to adult health include tracking of physical activity from adolescence to adulthood, direct influence of adolescent physical activity on adult morbidity, role of physical activity in treating adolescent morbidity, and short-term benefits of physical activity in adolescence on health. Physical activity in adolescence may promote health by influencing physical activity levels in adulthood. Physical inactivity, sedentary behavior, and low cardiorespiratory fitness are strong risk factors for the development of chronic diseases with resulting morbidity and mortality. The process of cardiovascular disease begins in childhood, and associated risk factors, including inactivity and obesity, track through adolescence into adulthood, embodying heightened risk of premature mortality. Since physical activity patterns are established during childhood and adolescence, every consultation represents an opportunity to promote physical activity. Physical activity increases the cerebral blood flow and circulating levels of norepinephrine and endorphins, positively affecting mood, self-confidence, and concentration, while moderating anxiety, stress, and anger. Regular and adequate physical activity is one of the most important aspects of a healthy lifestyle. It is well known that most behaviors develop during childhood and early adolescence, and these behaviors are carried out throughout the adult life course. Family support is the most frequent source of an active lifestyle during adolescent stage. Family support can be either direct or indirect. Parents can strongly influence children's physical activity through role modeling, providing practical and emotional support, which may include watching or encouraging them to be active. In a longitudinal study conducted, parental encouragement to be physical active was found to be associated with increased physical activity among males and younger female adolescents. Younger adolescents appear to be especially influenced by their same-sex parent. However, in any case, adolescents who receive support from either family or friends tend to be more physically active than others. Family support showed a significant contributing role to physical activity among adolescents. Physical activity is associated with reduced prevalence of chronic diseases in adulthood, which emphasizes the importance of a lifestyle with regular physical activity in childhood and adolescence for health benefits in adulthood. Physical activity and sedentary behavior are associated with numerous health consequences in children and adolescents and have similar short and long-term health effects. Sedentary behavior also has its own adverse health consequences. High sedentary behavior is associated with increased body mass index and systolic blood pressure and worse inflammatory and insulin resistant profile. Health-related quality of life is a concept that can be defined as an individual's satisfaction of happiness in various life domains that affect or are affected by health. Physical activity and sedentary behavior have significant effects on health-related quality among adolescents. High physical activity is associated with high health-related quality of life, and high sedentary behavior is associated with low health-related quality of life. Daily physical activity has been shown to positively influence measurements of bone mineral content and bone mineral density. Bone mineral density mainly affects osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a serious and potentially debilitating disease, which can lead to a variety of health complications and a diminished quality of life. The development of bone mineral density and bone mineral content during childhood and adolescence is of great importance as it may attenuate the effects and incidence of osteoporosis later in life. A sizable amount of variation in bone mineral density and bone mineral content in children and adolescents can be attributed to genetic factors and body size. It has also shown the positive influence of physical activity and calcium intake on bone development. During the pubertal years, large gains in bone mineral density and bone mineral content are evident. However, physical activity and calcium intake are also important to the development of bone mineral density and bone mineral content during the prepubertal years. The relations between physical activity and attributes of health-related physical fitness are well established. Physical activity is bodily movement produced by the skeletal muscles that results in substantial increases in energy expenditure. Thus, physical activity is a process, while health-related fitness is a set of attributes which includes the body composition, cardiorespiratory fitness, muscular strength, and endurance and flexibility, which are mainly, although not directly, determined by or the product of an effective physical activity. Physical and health-related fitness may individually impact health outcomes such as depressive symptoms. Greater amounts of physical activity were associated with reduced depressive symptoms. Physical activity and sedentary behavior are inversely related. Excessive sedentary behavior was associated with an increased risk of depression, and limited sedentary behavior was associated with a decreased risk of depression in children and adolescents. It is important to understand the relationship between physical activity and depression. It is reciprocal in that depressive symptoms can foster lower energy levels, which are associated with reduced physical activity, while increased sedentary behavior, decreased physical activity, and a poorer health-related fitness profile may foster depression. Depression may also foster increased sedentary behavior, decreased physical activity, and a poor health-related physical fitness. Adolescence is a life phase in which the opportunities for health are greater and future patterns of adult health are established. Health in adolescence is a result of an interaction between prenatal and early childhood development and the specific biological and social role changes that accompany puberty. Str- The shape of adolescence is rapidly changing. The age of onset of puberty is decreasing, and the age at which mature social roles are achieved is rising. Strategies that place the adolescent years center stage rather than focusing only on specific healthy agendas provide important opportunities to improve health both in adolescence and in later life.